year was 1492. A young Italian gentleman who, you guys know me. Easygoing Griff. That's me. I wouldn't ordinarily air my dirty laundry on such a platform, but I got a bone to pick. 1492. A young Italian man comes to America. A couple of shekels in his pocket. A couple of boys on a boat. Sure. He may have done some things to get by that are looked upon in an unsavory light in today's day and age. But what are we doing working on such a day? 1492. That's before the Declaration of Independence. He sailed the ocean blue with his bubbies. And he brought blankets. He didn't know that they were contaminated. It's like if you're sailing the ocean blue and you run into the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, are you really going to say no to a blanket? I mean, what are we doing? We can't even not work in October? That's a good month not to work. That's what they always told me growing up. I always looked forward to it because Christopher Columbus, he sailed the ocean blue in 1492. And coincidentally, 1,000 years later, I was born. And so Christopher Columbus weekend turned my birthday into a holiday. And now they're saying the Declaration of Independence, it doesn't even matter. It's like, how am I supposed to sail the ocean blue and go put a blanket on the Great Pacific Garbage Patch if I have to go to work that day,
Well, there's other factors in that, but yeah.
The rug from Tubby's house is in the Pacific Garbage Patch.
Yes. It's probably clean.
No, he did some damage to that rug. Yeah. That's never coming out. No matter how many tsunamis you put it through.
Oh, it's clean. It's clean, I tell you. It was nice. I didn't catch. I'm excited to hear about that rant. I'm just happy to hear that you were talking positive about an Italian for once.
That's the one circumstance that I will do it, because I fully believe that no matter his transgressions, we should have just, shut the fuck up about it. Do you have a question and or a comment or maybe even a concern?
Yeah, one thing that really bugs me about the Columbus dialogue is when people are like, he's so stupid, he didn't even make it to America. It's like, he didn't even know about America. We're giving him a finish line that he didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
That seems kind of bullshit.
He thought he was in India.
We don't really support him in a manner anymore because of kind of some of his actions he did,
What was that, Tubbs? Are you talking shit about Christopher Columbus?
Well, we don't. Isn't it not a holiday anymore? It's Indigenous people.
That's what I'm saying. We replaced Christopher Columbus Day with Indigenous Peoples Day, which is fine if we want to go down that rabbit hole. But I'm just saying, if we're going down that rabbit hole, we shouldn't have to work that day because that rabbit hole is pretty deep. How am I supposed to get out of that and go to work? I got a shower beforehand.
Exactly. They literally renamed
a morning shower anyway.
They renamed it, and then we're like, yeah, it's not as important. You're going to go to work now.
Yep. I stand by your qualm.
Yeah, no, they said fuck him, but then fuck you guys,
It's almost worse what they did.
I agree.
Well, it's almost worse what they did than what he did.
He brought a couple of blankets.
He only enslaved and killed, a few thousands.
Okay, but to be fair, in his defense, he thought he was in India. All right?
Wait,
you're
just
not
moving
Indians? The call centers abroad.
I thought you were Indians. I'm so sorry.
Which I guess, in our government's defense, they took that away because he didn't know that he was in I don't know where he actually landed.
The West
But,
Indies.
But he, in our government's defense, he should have known just by the smell that he was not in India.
I thought he landed in South America.
It was
wherever
like
he landed, they had already invented deodorant. So it's like, how could he possibly have been in India?
Well, then it wasn't India.
it was like Jamaica. So
Jamaica me crazy.
So I think the point still stands. You might
It
not
does.
know.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, and well, what really
I agreed
just
too
got
quick. I'm sorry.
got my rocks off was you started that sentence with "in the government's defense," and I don't think I've heard that phrase in a long time.
Yeah, but it was a point to bring down the Indian population. I thought you were going to be on board with that.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm still not sure what I'm allowed to say.
Oh, that's a good, because of I know it's not Muammar
Modi.
Gaddafi. He was a good man, but what's this other guy? What's this other Jamoke's name?
His name's Modi.
Yeah, Modi.
Yeah, they don't like Christians.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna end well. Ever heard of the Crusades, buddy? We'll sail the ocean blue in 2025, and you better get prepared.
Tubby's
The
about
BRICS
to sail the ocean
nations?
blue.
The BRICS nations have got me bricked up.